Thinking of retiring in Arizona? Well, today we are out here in Green Valley in a community where the condos are not only affordable, but the HOA covers nearly everything, and your biggest worry is which activity to enjoy next. Let's check it out. Welcome back, or if you're new to this channel and you want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, then make sure you click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so we can keep you updated on the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Jennifer Smith, and my husband Dustin and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, 12 months, we've got you covered. Give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tucson. All right, so as I mentioned, we are out here today in Green Valley to talk about this condo community, which is the Haven. Now, the Haven is actually split into two sections. It's quite a large community, and so there is the Haven West and the Haven East. Now, the east side is going to be a little bit closer to I-19, which is the major highway that runs out here, north to south, and then intersects with I-10, which is going to be, our main interstate for Tucson. So there's also the west portion of this community. And honestly, like, these are super cute, older, built in the 60s, 70s time frame. Like, you have the red brick, you do have some stucco as well. But overall, this place draws in a ton of people because it is close to everything that you could need. We're pretty much right in between, like a Walmart that's off to the north and a Safeway that's off to the south. You're within walking distance from some of these buildings within the community to the Green Valley, the Heirloom Farmers Market, which takes place on Wednesday mornings. A lot of people really enjoy those farmers markets, just, more of that local produce. You have even local, like, artists, so you can find some vendors there. Just a really great location here, close to everything that you could need for commuting, and still only about 20-30 minutes south of Tucson. So a lot of people are going to go into the Tucson area for more of like your specialty, like doctors and some of the shopping that's not available out here, like Costco, for instance. But luckily, with something like that, you only need to stock up maybe once every month or two, maybe even longer, depending on what you're going there for. So, just a quick trip, 20-30 minutes into Tucson area. Or if you just like to go into Tucson and check out like downtown and just some of the different activities around Tucson, I-19, just quick straight shot up north from here. Now, there's a lot of things that draw people into this particular community besides the affordability, which we'll talk about here in just a moment. But one of the major draws to this community is everything that the HOA covers. Now, the HOA is a little more on the expensive side, being in the upper $300 a month. But overall, for what they cover, I think it is an amazing value. That's going to cover, repair and replacement of your water heater, your AC units. They handle the roof, termite. They handle exterior pests. That includes your water, your sewer, your trash. And honestly, like you can see behind me, there's so many of these like beautiful green spaces throughout the entire community on both sides, these large trees. They keep everything like meticulously landscaped in here, so it's just beautiful. If you like to go on, walks, they do have the pools over here as well. So it's just a great looking community walking around. They do an amazing job keeping up on it, and just to not have to worry about some of those big ticket items when you get into like water heaters and AC units, all of that is just handled for you. So tremendous value for that HOA fee. Now, some of the units do have laundry, washer and dryer within them, but they do have the different laundromats around the complex as well that is included. So if you happen to have one of the units that doesn't have one, but a lot of them do also have like these storage sheds attached to the back in which you could add a washer and dryer if you really wanted something on site in your unit. Now, another thing to mention is not all of the units, but a majority of them are going to be part of the GVR. So if you've been paying attention to any of our Green Valley videos, you have probably heard us talk about the GVR. and everything that that entails. Now, there is going to be a one-time closing fee. We're in 2025 right now, and I believe it's $3,100 one-time fee at closing for buyers. And then you're going to have just over $500 annually that you pay for that. So that's going to be in addition to that HOA fee that we just talked about. But with being part of the GVR, not only do you have all the amazing amenities here on site for this community, but the GVR has like 15 different centers. You're going to have like 7 major centers and I believe 8 satellite centers where they're going to have fitness centers, they're going to have pools, they're going to have pickleball. They have different clubs, they have arts and crafts workshops, and just so many different clubs and activities that no matter what you like, you can probably find, you know, a card club or a car club. They have dancing. I mean, just so much. Last time I looked, I want to say that there was like around 60 clubs that I was aware of. So that's pretty amazing if you are looking to be part of the community and get out there and find things to do. But you know, if you like to just sit and enjoy kind of your own time, your own privacy, these condos have great front patios, and they are just absolutely like so gorgeous and peaceful. Just sit out and relax. And I've really seen a lot of people put their own like touches and character on their private, courtyard patios, and they are just so fun. So that's something that you can do as well. Let's just talk real quick about what's on the market, what's sold, and what pricing looks like in here, because that's probably your biggest question right now. So right now there's currently 41 units on the market and about 45 units that have sold in the past 6 months. The median sales price is going to be $135,000. With homes currently on the market ranging from about $99,000 upwards of close to about $180,000. These condos are all going to be, single story. They're buildings of about 4 units. So you're going to have A, B, C, and D. A and D being ones where you only have one shared wall. And then the other side is open to like a sidewalk and common area. And some of these are right next to these beautiful open green spaces like what's behind me here. Now, with that said, they're going to offer anywhere from 1 bedroom, 1 bath up to 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. So just depending on what you're looking for, those 1 bedroom, 1 bathrooms are generally about 588 square feet, whereas the 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom are gonna range, some of them are a little bit on the larger side. Some people have enclosed like the back patio area to either add extra space or add in that laundry that we were talking about if they want it on site. So those will get closer into that, close to 700 square feet, and some that even get up to about 750, 760 square feet. So really, really good size. I'll take you through so you can kind of get the feel. I don't know how it'll come across in the video, but hoping well, because honestly, this is such a cute community. We've had several people buy in here lately, which is why I wanted to do a video on this community so you can see, some more affordable options, especially if you want to be in a 55 plus community. So with that said, let's go check out a unit and see what it has to offer. All right, now I mentioned that I'm going to take you inside one of these beautiful units today to show you everything it has to offer. Now the one that we are going to look at is a Realty Executives listing. It's not our listing. It is listed by Stuart. Great listing here. Good job, Stuart. It is a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 696 square feet. Now this one does have a washer and dryer within the unit. It's actually in the storage shed in the back that we will check out. But for something like this, there's also a laundromat right across the street. So if you decide to go for a unit that doesn't have a washer dryer and you don't feel like adding one, you definitely have that option, as we've talked about. So again, 696 square feet, built in 1964. This is the 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom floor plan. Let's turn it around and take you through it. Now I mentioned these are all buildings, units of 4. So you'll see A, B, C, D. This one happens to be D that we're going in today. So you do have that nice open area next to it. It is a corner unit. This is that beautiful large courtyard area that we talked about. So as we come in here, give you a little better view of that. Some people put grills out here, plants. I mean, really, you can get creative here. Now let's go inside. Now this one is listed at $149,900. Let's see that brick on the inside walls here. Great size kitchen with a little dining area. Now a lot of these units are also going to come furnished. You'll see that a lot here. So great size kitchen. Some of them will have dishwashers, some of them won't. Some of them will have the full size stove, some of them won't. So there's a lot of variation throughout the community on what the units have to offer. So depending on what you're looking for and what's important to you, definitely a lot of options. Now this is going to be the main bedroom. So you have closet here and here. Now it's almost like Jack and Jill style bathroom here. So you have your vanity, tub shower. This door leads to the other bedroom. Nice tile on the floors. Everything looks very well maintained. Now this is the secondary bedroom. Some of the units will have a Murphy bed and then also have it set up as an office or a craft room. So again, just so many options here. And just so you have an idea of the laundry on site for the unit, now this is going to be your back patio area. So most people will use their front courtyard that we showed at the beginning of the video as their main patio. You do have this area here, the trash, and then this is the storage shed where they have the washer dryer. Now again, not all of them will, but generally you'll have the option to add that if you want to. So if you have questions about this community or the GVR or Green Valley in general, drop them down below. We always love to hear from you guys. And if you're looking for affordable, low maintenance living in Arizona, the Haven in Green Valley might be the right fit for you. Whether you're just starting your search, considering your options, or you're ready to buy, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move. And if you haven't already, make sure that you click like and subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so Dustin and I can keep you updated on the current market in Tucson, Arizona. I'll see you guys on the next video.